10th. Today we will discuss about the nature of image that formed by concave lens at different position of object. Clear? So first position at infinity, when object is at infinity. Suppose it is concave lens, principal axis, it is optical center. When object is at infinity, then it may suppose that incident rays are parallel to principal axis. Suppose these are the incident rays coming parallel to principal axis. So, as you know, the nature of concave lens is diverging. So, they get diverged. And when we increase these refracted along reverse direction, they will appear to meet at second focus. Appear to meet at second focus. So images appear to form at second focus. Virtual, erect, point size, and magnification. Point size means the height of image is nearly equal to 0. The magnification of the lens, as you know, it is hi, height of image by height of object. And here height of image is nearly 0, so magnification is nearly equal to 0. Clear? Second case, when object is kept between optical center and infinity, anywhere we can take. See here, second case, between infinity and optical center. There are two cases only in concave lens. Suppose object is kept here, AB. One incident ray coming from A, it incident directly at the optical center. So as you know, it passed without any deviation. And why without any deviation? Because at the optical center, any lens act as thin glass layer. Other incident rays coming parallel to principal axis and get diverged. And when we increase the divergence refracted ray, then it appears to meet at second focus or main focus. See here, this is the image. This is the image. It is represented by dotted line. It is A dash, B dash. A dash, B dash. So image is formed between optical center and main focus or second focus. It is virtual, erect, smaller than object, and its magnification m is equal to hi by ho. See here, both are above the principal axis, so both are positive here, and hi is less than ho. Hi, height of image, is less than height of object. Therefore, magnification is less than +1. So, see from these two ray diagram, when object is at infinity, image is formed at focus. And as object approaches the concave lens, such as in second case, see, your image shifted from second focus to optical center. Second focus to optical center. But in each and every position of object, it lies in between optical center and second focus. Always erect, always virtual, always smaller than object, and its magnification is always less than +1. When object is kept between optical center and infinity at any point from optical center to infinity, in that case its magnification is less than +1. So it's about image formed by concave lens at different position of object. Very important point, lens formula. Lens formula. Lens formula. It is valid for both type of lenses. Suppose it is concave lens, principal axis, optical center. It is an object AB of height HO. One incident ray coming from may get incident directly at the optical center, so as unit pass without any deviation. It is suppose F1. Other incident ray coming parallel to principal axis, let it is suppose AM. So after refraction, it passes through, as you know, second focus. So it is second focus or main focus F2, and both refracted ray which is coming from A get intersected at this point. So it is A dash corresponding to A. So this is the image A dash, B dash, and here its height supposed to be negative because we are moving downward from the principal axis. So it is minus HI. OB is the distance of object opposite to incident ray. So here OB is equal to minus U, distance of object denoted by U. OB dash. To measure the distance of image from the optical center, we move along the direction of propagation of incident ray. So it's supposed to be positive. So OB dash is equal to plus V. F2 is the main focus, and to measure its focal length, we move along the direction of incident ray. So here OF2 is equal to plus F. So if UVF be the distance of object, distance of image and focal length, then lens formula is 1 upon F is equal to 1 upon V minus 1 upon U. Its derivation is not in the syllabus, so we are not deriving it. Clear? 1 by F is equal to 1 by V minus 1 by U. Magnification. See here, for magnification, suppose we take this triangle and A dash B dash O. Now, in triangle, right angle triangle A dash B dash O, and in right angle triangle ABO, angle A dash B dash O is equal to angle ABO, both are 90 degree, and angle A dash OB dash is equal to angle AOB, both are vertically opposite angles. So see, in these two triangles, two corresponding angles are same, therefore by angle similarity theorem, angle similarity theorem, triangle A dash B dash O is similar to triangle AB, and if any two triangles are similar, then the ratio of corresponding sides are equal. So OB dash, its corresponding side OB, A dash B dash its corresponding side AB, and OB dash it is V, OB it is minus U, A dash B dash it is minus HI, and AB it is plus HO. So when you simplify it, you will get V by U is equal to HI by HO is equal to M. Actually it is magnification. It is magnification of the lengths. M is equal to V by U is equal to HI by HO. So its magnification formula becomes M is equal to V by U is equal to height of image by height of object. It is magnification. Let's see the few derived formula. What is the relation between these two equations, first and second? From first, if we multiply both sides by V, what happens then? V upon F is equal to V upon V minus V upon U. It is V by F is equal to 1 minus V by U. It may written as V by U is equal to 1 minus V upon F. And see here, V by U is magnification. Instead of V by U, write down magnification. M is equal to 1 minus V upon F. It is a relation between magnification, distance of image, and focal length. Similarly, from first, multiply both sides by U, then it becomes U by F is equal to U by V minus U by U. That is U by F is equal to U by V minus 1. It is 1 plus U by F is equal to U by V. May written as F plus U by F is equal to U by V. Now take its reciprocal, so it becomes F upon F plus U is equal to V by U. And see here, V by U is again magnification, so F upon F plus U is equal to M. So it is a relation between magnification, focal length, and distance of image. So suppose this second, let this one is third equation and it is fourth. You may remember these four equations only, and to solve the numerical problem, while we use these formula to solve the numerical problem, then known quantities means which is given in question. Known quantities are kept with proper sign convention. While unknown means which is to be found, while unknown remains as in formula. Clear? It's very important point. So while using this formula to solve the numerical problem, so the given quantities are known quantities are kept with proper sign convention, means positive or negative, while unknown means which is to be found, that will remains as it is in formula. So it's about and magnification. Thank you.